What if I told you that you can get a 5G phone with a 90Hz Super AMOLED display, a 50MP triple camera, and a 5000 mAh battery for less than $200? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, that's exactly what Samsung claims to offer with its latest budget smartphone, the Galaxy A15 5G. But is it really worth buying, or is it just another cheap phone with a lot of compromises? That's what we're going to find out in this honest review of the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. The first thing that catches your eye when you look at the Galaxy A15 5G is its display. It's a 6.5-inch Super AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1080 into 2340 pixels, which translates to a pixel density of 396 ppi. The display is bright, vibrant, and sharp, with excellent contrast and viewing angles. It also supports a 90Hz refresh rate, which makes everything look smoother and more responsive. The display has a water drop notch for the 13MP selfie camera and a thin bezel at the bottom. The screen-to-body ratio is 84.3%, which is pretty impressive for a budget phone. The Galaxy A15 5G has a plastic body, which is not surprising given its price point. The back panel has a glossy finish, which attracts fingerprints and smudges easily. The phone comes in 4 colors: Brave Black, Personality Yellow, Magical Blue, and Optimistic Blue. The phone feels solid and comfortable in the hand, thanks to its curved edges and rounded corners, and weighs 200 grams, which is not too bulky or heavy for a phone with a large battery. The Galaxy A15 5G has a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, which is fast and reliable. It also has a 3.5mm headphone jack, a USB Type-C port, a single speaker, and a hybrid SIM slot that can accommodate either 2 nano SIM cards and a micro SD card. The phone supports NFC, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and 5G connectivity. The 5G support is one of the main selling points of the phone, as it allows you to enjoy faster and more reliable internet speeds as long as you have a compatible network and plan. The A15 5G is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 6100 Plus chipset, which is a 6nm octa-core processor with 2 Cortex-A 76 cores clocked at 2.2 GHz and 6 Cortex-A55 cores clocked at 2.0 GHz. The phone also has a Mali G57 MC2 GPU and comes in 4 variants: 4 plus 128, 6 plus 128, 8 plus 128, and 8 plus 256 GB of RAM and ROM. The phone runs on Android 14 with Samsung's One UI 6 on top. The performance of the Galaxy A15 5G is decent, but not outstanding. The phone can handle most day-to-day tasks such as browsing, social media, messaging, and streaming without any major issues. However, the phone struggles with heavy multitasking and gaming, especially on the lower RAM variants. The phone tends to lag and stutter when running multiple apps in the background or when playing graphics-intensive games. The phone also heats up quite a bit under heavy load, which affects the battery life and the user experience. The Galaxy A15 5G has a 50MP main camera, a 5MP ultra-wide camera, and a 2MP macro camera on the back, and a 13MP selfie camera on the front. The camera app has various modes and features, such as Night Mode, Pro Mode, Panorama, HDR, bokeh, and more. The camera performance of the A15 5G is average. The main camera can capture some decent shots in good lighting conditions with good detail, color, and dynamic range. However, the camera struggles in low light situations, producing noisy, blurry, and washed out images. The ultra-wide camera has a noticeable distortion and loss of quality at the edges, and the macro camera is hardly usable, as it requires a very close distance and a steady hand to focus. The selfie camera is also mediocre, producing soft and unnatural selfies, especially with the beauty mode on. The A15 5G can record videos up to 1080p at 30 FPS, with no option for 4K or 60 FPS. The video quality is not very impressive, as the videos lack detail, stability, and audio quality. The phone also does not support any kind of video stabilization, which results in shaky and jittery footage. The A15 5G has a 5000 mAh battery, which is one of its strong points. The battery can easily last for a full day of moderate to heavy usage, with some juice left over. The phone also supports 25-watt fast charging, which can charge the battery from 0 to 50% in about 30 minutes, and from 0 to 100% in about 2 hours. However, the phone does not come with a 25-watt charger in the box, only a 15-watt charger, which is a bit disappointing. The phone also does not support wireless charging or reverse charging, which are not very common features in this price range anyway. The A15 5G runs on Android 14 with Samsung's One UI 6 on top, which is one of the best Android skins out there. The software is smooth, intuitive, and customizable, with a lot of features and options to suit your preferences. The software also has a dark mode, a one-handed mode, a game launcher, a secure folder, a digital well-being, and more. The software also gets regular security updates and feature updates from Samsung, which is a plus point. So, is the A15 5G worth buying? Well, that depends on what you're looking for in a budget smartphone. If you're looking for a 5G phone with a great display, a large battery, and a good software, then the Galaxy A15 5G might be a good option for you. However, if you're looking for a phone with a better performance, a better camera, and a better design, then you might want to look elsewhere, as there are many other phones in this price range that offer more value for money. That's it for this honest review of the Galaxy A15 5G. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel, The Tech Critic, and hit the bell icon to get notified of my latest uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.